Good morning, boys and girls. Today we are going to talk about the in and out machine, okay? And so I'm going to show you all the parts of this in and out machine. We're going to actually do some problems, and then you're going to have a seesaw activity that you're going to work on that does this very same thing. So there's always going to be a rule to our machine. So as of right now, we're starting out not knowing what the rule is, okay? Then we're going to have numbers that we put in the machine. That's going to be these numbers over here. We're putting them in. Then we apply our rule, whatever it tells us to do, and then we're going to get numbers that come out of the machine. So I want you to kind of visualize this machine, okay? I'm throwing some numbers in there, and then some numbers are coming out the end, okay? Those numbers are going to change depending on what my rule is. So, let's say our rule is going to be to add 1 plus 1. That's going to be our rule. And I get to decide what I put in the machine. So I'm going to decide that I'm going to put a 3 into the machine. So I put the 3 in, and I'm going to add 1, and what number is going to come out the other end? Well, if I take 3 and I add 1, I'm going to get a 4. And that is my number that comes out. Let's try it again. So I'm going to put in the machine a 5. Okay, you're going to follow that rule. We're going to add 1. And what number is going to come out the other side? Yeah, a 6. Because 5 plus 1 is 6. Do another one. Excuse me. Let's put a 4 into the machine. 4 goes in. We apply our rule of plus 1. Coming out the other end, we're going to get a 5. Because 4 plus 1 equals 5. Okay? Let's try this again with a new rule. So I'm going to erase my 1. I'm going to erase all my numbers that went in my machine. All my numbers that came out. We're going to change the rule now, and we're going to make it plus 2. Okay? So, thinking of a number, let's put 3 into the machine. We're going to add 2. So it's 3, 4, 5. And 5 is going to come out the other end. 5 is in the out. Let's put in the machine a 6. Add 2. And what's going to come out the other side? 6, 7, 8. Adding on here, 8 comes out the other side. Then let's see, let's put in a 2. Put in a 2. Add my rule. What comes out? 2 comes out. Okay? Now you can do this same thing with subtraction. Let's try that. Let's try one with subtraction. I'm going to erase my rule. Erase my numbers that went in. And let's make our rule minus 1. We're going to take away 1. Okay. So if I put in my machine a 5, and I take away 1, I'm subtracting 1, we're taking it away. I start with 5, I take 1 away, we end up with 4. 4 is on the other side. Okay? We're going to start with 3 in our machine. We're going to take away 1. I have 3. I'm going to take away 1. I'm going to end up with 2. Okay? Or we can start with 6, take away 1, and we're going to end up with 5. So that's how the number machine works. Okay, so now you're going to go into Seesaw, and there's an activity there where you are going to figure out, looking at the rule, looking at the numbers, what's going to come on the outside. I hope you have fun with that.